Money isn't just numbers in a bank account. It's emotions, habits, fears, and beliefs, all mixed together. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why two people can earn the same income, but one builds wealth while the other struggles to save a dime? It's not about intelligence. It's not about opportunity. It's about psychology, the silent driver behind every financial decision you make. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on how money really works inside your mind. Because until you master the psychology of money, no amount of financial advice will stick. Part 1. The Hidden Money Blueprint. Every person grows up with what's called a money script, a story about what money means. Some people are taught, money is hard to get. Others grow up hearing, rich people are greedy. And a few are told, money is freedom. The problem is, most of us never question those early beliefs. We just live by them. And they shape every decision, from how we spend, save, invest, or even dream. So here's the first open question for you. What's the very first lesson you remember hearing about money? Because that belief might be silently controlling your financial life right now. Wealthy people, on the other hand, rewrite their money scripts. They understand that money is neutral. It's not good or bad. It simply amplifies who you already are. Part 2. Why emotions rule your wallet. Money decisions are rarely logical. They're emotional. We buy things to feel something: security, pride, love, status, belonging. Have you ever noticed how spending sometimes feels like therapy? You're not alone. That's your brain chasing dopamine, the same chemical linked to pleasure and reward. Marketers know this. That's why sales pages say, limited offer, or only two left. It creates urgency, and your emotions override your logic. But here's the twist. Wealth doesn't come from emotional decisions. It comes from calm, boring, consistent ones. So what triggers your emotional spending? Once you know that answer, you can start taking control instead of reacting. Part 3. The Scarcity Trap. Let's talk about scarcity mindset, the silent thief of wealth. When you believe there's never enough, not enough money, time, or opportunity, you start making short-term decisions that keep you broke. You avoid investing because you can't afford to lose. You stay in a job you hate because you can't risk the unknown. You hold on to old habits because they feel safe. But wealth doesn't grow in fear, it grows in faith and patience. Here's the paradox. The people who stay broke often play it too safe, while the people who build wealth learn how to take calculated risks. So ask yourself, where in your life are you letting fear make your financial decisions? Part 4. The Illusion of Success. We live in a world where success looks like luxury cars, designer brands, and vacation photos. But that illusion is exactly why most people stay broke. Because instead of building wealth, they start performing it. You've seen it. Someone gets a raise and immediately upgrades their lifestyle. A new car, a bigger apartment, a flashier phone. They call it living better, but in reality, it's spending faster. There's a famous quote. We buy things we don't need, with money we don't have, to impress people we don't even like. It's funny, but painfully true. The wealthy don't play that game. They understand that wealth is quiet. It's not about what you show. It's about what you keep. If no one could see your lifestyle, how would your financial decisions change? Part 5. The Power of Long-Term Thinking. The most powerful financial principle in the world isn't compound interest. It's patience. But patience is rare, because we live in a world of instant gratification. We want to get rich this year. We want results this month. That's why people fall for quick money schemes, crypto hype, or day trading dreams. But the truth, the wealthiest people didn't get there fast. They got there focused. They played the long game, with index funds, real estate, or businesses that grew over time. Would you still chase wealth if it took 10 years instead of 1? That's the question that separates investors from gamblers. Part 6. The Social Comparison Trap. Let's talk about the enemy of contentment, comparison. You scroll through social media and see everyone winning. New cars, vacations, designer brands. You start to think you're behind. But here's the truth. you're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Comparison kills focus. It makes you feel poor even when you're doing fine. The antidote is gratitude. Gratitude turns not enough into more than enough. So instead of saying, I wish I had what they have, say, I'm building what's mine. What's one financial goal you're proud of this year, no matter how small? Part 7. Reprogramming your money mindset. Let's bring it all together. To change your financial future, you have to reprogram your beliefs. It's not enough to learn what to do with money. You must unlearn the toxic ideas that keep you stuck. Here's a simple 3-step mental reset. Awareness. Catch your negative money thoughts. Reframe. Replace them with empowering ones. Action. Reinforce new beliefs through daily habits. For example, instead of saying, I'll never be rich, say, I'm learning how to build wealth. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, ask, how can I afford it? What's one money belief you're ready to change today? Let's conclude. Here's the truth. Wealth isn't built in your wallet, it's built in your mind. Because when you change the way you think about money, you change the way money works for you. If this video opened your eyes, don't stop here. Your next step is to learn how to apply this mindset with the right tools. Next video, passive income streams that actually pay in 2026. That's where we'll turn your new mindset into action and start building real financial freedom. Before you go, comment below, what's the biggest money belief you're working on changing? Like this video to support the channel. Subscribe for more practical, psychology-backed finance content every week. Because the truth is, the moment you master the psychology of money, you stop working for money, and money starts working for you.